Hey everybody, it's your boy Pee Wee back with another video. So today we're going to be doing a review of the 10-star player's lucky draw, or I pulled the 10th rank summon. I mentioned it in my last video that I accidentally brought up this one while I was talking about the other one. But regardless, I'm going to try something a little different today. You can think of it as basically like a speed run of the video. I'm basically just gonna give you the synopsis, a review of like the two main characters, what the story, just tell you where the story and plot line goes, giving you as much information as possible, as quickly as possible, because I don't want to make this video too long. So, but if you guys want the shorter type of videos, do let me know, or if you're fine with the more in-depth, 5-10 minute videos, I'd be fine with that one too. But anyways, so as I said, we're going to review the 10-star player's lucky draw. Basically, the plot is about our main character. His name is Kang Jung-hoon, and he's basically what you call a casual gamer. He hops around from game to game, never really ever marrying a game. As gamers use the term marrying their games when basically they play the same game for a long period of time. However, that is not him. At most, he spent like 6 months in a video game, he said. And so the story is about him hopping into a new virtual reality game called Last Savior. Their controversy about the Last Savior is that there was a man found dead while playing the game, and so basically our main character is a little hesitant going into it. However, he still decides to end up playing it regardless. In the game The Last Savior, there are two main draws. There is basically like a RNG luck-based gotcha system. However, the gotcha is capped at like 100 rolls or pulls, however you want to describe it as. But you have the patron system and you have the skill system. You can draw a total of 100 times. The combination of the patron spirit and the skill, each they have ranks from 1 to 10. But the combination, when added together, can only go up to 10 stars. So if you have like a rank 2 patron spirit, you have a rank 8 skill, rank 3 patron spirit, rank 7 skill. You get the idea. And so our main character here, he pulls for his patron spirit, he pulls for his skill. For his patron spirit, he starts out with his 7 stars. He's like, but maybe I'll get even luckier because, on his first draw, he got two 7 stars. However, he ends up getting a 0 star ranked Kang Jin Ho, who we've come to find out is the person who died playing the video game. And so he pulls him as a patron spirit, and basically, since he pulled him as a patron spirit, he ends up getting a 10-star skill. Since, the person who he pulled as a patron spirit is 0 ranks, since it was a 0 star patron spirit, it's a rank 10 skill. Later down the line, we come to find that our patron spirit, Kang Jin Ho, is actually a person who reincarnated in 7 of his lifetimes. He reincarnated 7 times. This is technically his 8th, if you want to count it as that. But in his previous 7 lives, he basically grinded Last Savior for 10 plus years each time. So you can say that he is someone who has pretty much 7 lifetimes of experience playing this game. However, he has never beaten the game. And so you can think of it as like a reincarnating story where like usually how the main character is the one who reincarnates and knows everything about the game. It's actually our main character's patron spirit who has all that knowledge, all that skills, so on and so forth. So basically, the plan of what they do is, they go through the story. Our patron spirit, who knows everything, our reincarnator, basically guides him throughout the story, throughout the game, helping him get all the best loot, do everything that he needs to do, all the farming strategies to quickly speedrun, get ahead, and basically become the best. Because he is already behind, like 6 months after the game released, so our patron spirit is basically uh, helping him catch up and then surpass all the people who have already played the game. And basically, the end point of the story, from what I could tell, is simply just to beat the game. Our main character is really good at virtual reality games, so he basically can dodge all attacks usually most of the time, or his combat prowess is just simply his reaction speed is really good, stuff on that front. So with compared with the knowledge of the patron spirit and the skills of our main character, their hope is to one day complete the game. Uh, But yeah, that's simply a review of this. The art isn't anything special. The plot line is, it's whatever. It's not bad. It's not good. The thing that I think makes the comic the most is the um, interaction between our main character and his patron spirit, since they're basically two humans. Normal human interactions, and they make fun of each other, talk shit to each other, so on and so forth. So, I think it's a pretty decent comic. I would say it's about a 7 out of 10 overall, 6.5 at the lowest. Um, but that's about all I have for the review today. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, if you guys would prefer that I basically speedrun these reviews rather than talking at the bottom, do let me know. But I hope you guys keep coming back. I hope to see you in the future, and I hope to grow my channel with all of you. And just basically talk about comics with the people that also love them as much as I do. But that'll be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.